Sekura Hibiki is a girl who always eats a lot. Without realizing it, her weight has increased until her clothes are tight. So Hibiki decided to go on a diet to lose weight. She also exercises at home, but gives up after 2 days of practice. After 1 week, Hibiki found a fitness center that had just opened. Therefore, she came to that place to look at the fitness center. Hibiki coincidentally meets a high school student from the same school, as she named Akemi. She is the student council president who excels in all subject areas even though her parents are rich. Whereas Hibiki looked pitiful and felt she would not get along with her. But they both want to work out at the gym. Then when she arrived at the practice room, Hibiki is surprised that there are many bodybuilders and professional fighters. Hibiki also thinks that she has chosen the wrong gym. At the same time, Akemi gets horny after seeing a bunch of monster muscular humans. She immediately decided to join. Then came a trainer named Mashio. Seeing Mashio's handsome face makes Hibiki fall in love, and she takes part in training at the fitness center. The first exercise is the bench press to form the upper arm, shoulder, and chest muscles. Hibiki using the bar with a 20-kilo load alone overwhelmed her, while Akemi was quite adept at it. She managed to do 3 sets of 10 reps with a weight of 40 kilo. Hibiki feels sad that she couldn't complete half of Akemi's burden, knowing that Mashio motivated her by showing his monster muscles. Instantly, Hibiki was surprised to see this, while Akemi was amazed to see his beautiful big muscles. The next day, Hibiki experienced muscle pain because beginners who exercise excessively make their muscles sore. This time they will do thigh muscles and buttocks muscles by doing squats. Akemi can do squats well, so Hibiki thinks squats are very easy. But when she tried it, she wanted to give up because squat is more difficult than bench press. Mashio suggests not skipping squats because if missed, it can form an unbalanced body with thin legs like a chicken. A few days later, Hibiki's weight increased again. She even felt that her body was getting stronger. Mashio explained that this was proof that her muscles had increased and her body fat levels had decreased. Mashio advised them that exercise and a balanced diet is the best way to build a good body. Then Hibiki and Akemi wanted to train the back muscles with lat pull-downs. They should pull the bar up to their chest and lower their back. Then slowly return the bar to its starting position without relaxing the grip. Lat pull-down can train the middle back muscles. Hibiki tries to do this using light weights but lots of reps. After practice, they stopped by the protein cafe. They drink protein after 30 minutes of exercise to increase muscle growth quickly. The next day, Hibiki and Akemi go to the pool. Before swimming, they do dynamic stretches. Dynamic stretching is an exercise that moves and warms up the body and increases muscle flexibility. It even can prevent injury and improve performance. But Hibiki's swimsuit was torn because it was too tight, so she wanted to make a new one. The next day, Hibiki watches an action film at the house of her friend named Ayaka. But Ayaka has to help her older sister in the family business. It turns out that Hibiki didn't know that Ayaka's family ran a boxing business. Seeing Ayaka's amazing abs, Hibiki wanted to know what Ayaka did. Ayaka explained that she trained the abs with the dragon flag. But for an ordinary person, it was very difficult. Therefore, a good exercise for her is the plank. After that, Hibiki tried to hit the bag. Everyone was surprised to see her extraordinary fist power and suggested she join the world level championship. Tachibana Satomi is a history teacher at Kuyu Girls High School and is single. Because she had a problem with her weight, her friends suggested she try exercising at the Silverman Gym, located close to the school. When she got there, she was surprised to meet her student, which made her feel uncomfortable, and she wanted to go home when the free trial ended. But Tachibana decided to join after seeing Mashio's handsome face.
里見は爽やかイケメンがドストライクだった。
Then they trained the biceps muscles with dumbbell curls. Mashio suggested Tachibana use dumbbells for 2 kilos. Mashio explained that weight training is not the weight lifted, but the correct movements. Even though she uses dumbbells for 2 kilos, Tachibana is already overwhelmed if she has too many reps.
ほら、2人も余裕を持って扱える重量でやっているでしょ?
Then Akemi saw the color of the stripes on Tachibana's stomach. Even though she was panicking, Tachibana managed to cover up her secret. But they even thought Tachibana had a hardcore hobby with her boyfriend. It turns out that she is a famous cosplayer named Yulia Rico. Of course, she couldn't tell her students that their teacher had a hobby of cosplay. A few days later, Tachibana managed to lose weight, and she was participating in a cosplay event with ideal body condition. But she was surprised to see Hibiki and Akemi there. Even Mashio also participated in cosplay. Mashio quickly becomes the center of attention of many people because he shows off his monster muscles by doing the front press. In the end, Mashio gave them muscle training lessons. Front press can train the shoulder muscles. Hold the bar up by holding it shoulder width apart and position it just above the collarbones. But avoid bending your upper body. Otherwise, your lower body will be injured. Meanwhile, Tachibana hides so they don't realize that their teacher is a cosplayer. While on summer vacation, Silverman Gym was filled with visitors. Ordinary people who usually don't go to the gym come together to work out. So Hibiki and Akemi can't train their chest muscles with bench press. However, Mashio suggests they use a chest press machine. When using the bench press, other muscles will play a role in maintaining body balance. Meanwhile, chest press machines can train specific muscles more effectively without burdening other muscles.
あともう少し聞いてるよはい OK!
They immediately tried it, and Akemi liked it because her chest muscles strengthened. After that, Ayaka came over to them. Because the number of visitors at her place increased, Ayaka became a member to do additional boxing lessons at the Silverman Gym. A few days later, all sports venues were closed, so Akemi took Hibiki and Ayaka to her house. Akemi lives in a luxurious house, and her parents are on vacation worldwide. Then they watched a video about practicing at home with makeshift tools. They do reverse push-up or dip, which can train chest and triceps muscles, even though Ayaka managed to try it smoothly. When Hibiki tried it, the chair she was using suddenly broke because couldn't support her weight. When summer is about to end, they and Tachibana want to vacation at the beach. But there was a group of sharks found off the beach. That's why there was no one else there besides them. Even though they have their own goals, they want to relax and enjoy the beauty of the beach. Meanwhile, Tachibana wants to charm someone and form a romantic relationship. But their plan didn't go smoothly. In the end, they spent time at the beach exercising. After summer ends, the school will hold a sports festival. Since Hibiki was selected to participate via a lottery, she is forced to do so. Hibiki will be the last runner in the relay race. Knowing this makes Hibiki not confident about her running ability. Then Mashio advised training the hamstring muscles. The hamstring muscles are the most critical muscles for pushing the body forward. Meanwhile, to train them using a machine called leg curl, raising and lowering the legs until they touch the buttocks and without lifting the hips. They only need to use light weights to be more effective in toning the buttocks.
来てるよラストはい OK!
Hibiki was also very excited because she wanted to tighten her buttocks, but that made her pants suddenly tear. Then the sports festival starts. Hibiki class is in last place. Even so, they can still win the match if Hibiki wins first place in the relay race. When the race starts, her teammate drops the baton, but Hibiki instead took it herself, and it was against the rules. Even though she ran fast to catch up with Akemi and managed to be in second place, she was declared lost for dropping the previous baton. Then Hibiki wants to buy a home theater, but she doesn't have any money because she has to pay for the gym and buy food. Incidentally, an arm wrestling competition will be held there with many cash prizes. Since they have yet to learn the rules of arm wrestling, Mashio will explain them. Arm wrestling is a competition that involves all the muscles of the body. Although there are various ways to train muscles in arm wrestling, the most effective exercise is to do it directly. Hibiki immediately tried it and fought Ayaka.
Ready? Go!
Unexpectedly, Hibiki has such great power that she even beats Ayaka so quickly. Then Mashio tries to fight Hibiki.
Ready? Go!
even though Mashio beat Hibiki. Hibiki managed to make Mashio get serious about using his powers. Then the arm wrestling championship begins. Because there are no other female participants, Hibiki immediately competes in the final round against Gina. She is an arm wrestling athlete from Russia. Hibiki is very motivated to win the prize money. Even Gina wants to win because she needs the prize to cover her travel expenses. Gina has never lost against anyone her age, but Hibiki is much stronger than her. So Hibiki is the winner and gets a prize of 100,000 yen. But Gina doesn't give up and decides to transfer to the same school as Hibiki. The goal is to get revenge on Hibiki in the arm wrestling competition again. Hibiki is also surprised that Gina will be staying at her house. The next day, Hibiki invites her friend to visit the restaurant her family runs. They also enjoy cooking roast beef. There are low-calorie imported beef and high-calorie Wagyu beef. If you're on a diet, consuming imported beef is the best choice.
良い体作りはトレーニングだけでは不可能です。
食事にもしっかり気をつけましょう。
Because the monthly fee for Silverman Gym is quite expensive, and the cost of food is also quite a lot. So Hibiki has to work 5 times a week to pay for it. Hibiki didn't know that the head of the school board was willing to pay for the training costs of students attending her school. Since the school can cover the cost of the gym, Hibiki can save some money. While in class, Gina discovered her teacher's secret after seeing a mole on her face, so she realized that Tachibana was a famous cosplayer. Tachibana will get into trouble if her hobby is exposed, and even her job as a teacher will be threatened. So she is willing to do anything as long as Gina keeps her hobby a secret. It turns out that Gina is a fan, and Gina wants to spend the day with Tachibana. Gina invites her to Akihabara to audition for idols with the others. Because they accepted Gina's invitation, they immediately created an idol group from Silverman Gym. They attract the attention of the audience with extreme sports activities. In the end, the audience got more excited and liked their show, but they did not pass the audition. Then Tachibana's co-worker named Aina Rumika is 30 years old and single, with Kuryakasha 34 years and married. They find Tachibana's Silverman Gym membership card. Therefore they stopped by the gym to return the card and try the free trial. Then they will work their abs to tone their stomach and waist. They can do bicycle crunches or side bends. Side bend exercise by bending the upper body toward the dumbbells, then slowly returning to the starting position. They should focus on flexing the side abdominals for 15 to 20 reps. The oldest cure there had the strength of an athlete, but she would get annoyed when it came to age and other personal things. Then they go on a field trip, and they feel afraid when they are going to climb Mount Fuji, which is nicknamed the Mountain of Death. Even Kyo was scared of them too. When climbing Hibiki, Tachibana, and Aina were very tired and fell behind. Because they were rushing to catch up with others, they chose the wrong path. Knowing that they had lost their way, Hibiki and Aina panicked. Tachibana tried to calm them down and suggested climbing a tree to make it easier for rescuers to find them. Meanwhile, the others had already reached the top and were watching them casually. A few days later, Mashio explained how to train the back muscles using a seated rowing machine. Pull the shoulder blades together while slowly returning the grip while widening them. Do one set of 15 reps. They can also do back extension exercises at home. Training the back muscles will improve bad posture, stiff shoulders, and headaches. Then suddenly, there is a man with a giant body. He is an actor from the film series that Hibiki likes with Ayaka. His name is Barnold, and he is a teacher who trains Mashio to become a bodybuilder with monster muscles. The purpose of his arrival was to see his students' muscular abilities.
Yes, sir.
He also asked Mashio to participate in a world bodybuilding competition he sponsored. Then the competition starts, and each bodybuilder can score points for set poses in each competition. After that, participants posed together on stage. The audience was enthusiastic to see the participants they idolized. Then, the competition for class 180 plus with more participants and divided into several groups. Akemi was very happy when she saw the participants' muscles were so big and strong. When Mashio's turn came, everyone there felt an incomparable muscular strength. Even the other participants knelt before Mashio, so the winner in this competition was Mashio. In December, the city goes into Christmas mode. They also see many romantic couples there, which makes them sad because they don't have boyfriends. Unexpectedly, Akemi wants to meet her ideal muscular guy, while Tachibana also wants a handsome boyfriend. Mashio explained that the gym would hold an event attended by college students and sports athletes. Hearing this excited them, and they took advantage of the event to find a boyfriend. Before that, they have to prepare an excellent appearance to attract the attention of men. Hibiki tries triceps exercises to reduce the fat on her hands. They're doing skull crusher drills. First, hold the bar with clasping hands, then bend your elbows and lower the bar to the hairline. The important thing is not to move your elbows. When Hibiki tried it, the bar she used was out of control and hit her head, so it made her head so lumpy. A few days later, the event at the gym started. Attending the event was the right decision. They could approach handsome college students and sports athletes.
私はアニメ好きなマッチョの人たちと盛り上がったわ。共通の趣味があると強いわね。
Although they are very happy to be able to talk to men, they don't dare to ask for their contact numbers. After the main event started, Mashio raffled the audience using his pose.
29番の方おめでとうございます。56番
Tachibana was very lucky because she won the grand prize of a pair of tickets to the Disneyland amusement park.
参りますぞ。はい、ポージング。
But all the guys there are muscle guys, and either married or have a girlfriend. Because of that, Tachibana gave the ticket to Akemi, who wanted the ticket. Akemi intends to go on a date with Mashio at the Disneyland amusement park. They were feeling curious about that, so Hibiki, Gina, with Tachibana watching them there. Akemi and Mashio go on a date as usual. However, in the afternoon, they began to enter a suspicious tent, so that makes Gina and Hibiki curious and go there too. It turned out that they only wanted to take part in a cosplay event, and Akemi's real goal was to see Mashio's chest muscles up close.
インクラインベンチを頑張ったおかげかな。
When it's New Year's, Hibiki and the others visit a temple. Akemi and Ayaka find a temple that is perfect for them. To get to the temple must climb a very long ladder, so they can try an exercise that can burn calories fast. Apart from that, it is famous for being able to grant success in love and is very suitable for single girls like them. But getting past the long stairs was hard. They were already exhausted except for Ayaka, who had a lot of stamina. Arriving in front of the temple, there are many muscular men there. It turns out that the Mashio family is the owner of the temple, so Mashio helps take care of the temple as a muscle priest. After New Year's, they were free because Silverman Gym was still closed. To overcome boredom, Gina wants to try a hidden talent show which will be broadcast on TV. They attended the event in school uniforms, and Tachibana and Ayaka would do the wrestler bridge. In the end, they managed to attract a large audience. Because their show had the highest ratings on broadcast TV, the producers planned to invite them again on future shows. Before spring break, Silverman Gym takes a trip to Nikanishima, a tropical beach. The place is trendy among young people and is perfect for looking for boyfriends. Of course, women who are thirsty for men's caresses immediately agree to take part in the holiday. Once there, Gina couldn't stand the hot weather. She even took off her clothes because it was too hot. They immediately asked her to shower to refresh her head and body. Meanwhile, Tachibana with the others relax and toast on the beach. Then they split the watermelon with a wooden sword, but Mashio planned to put it on the trapezius muscle. Then suddenly, Mashio explained how to train those muscles. The shrug exercise is relatively easy. They need to raise and lower the shoulders and then repeat the movement while focusing on contracting the trapezius muscles. Still, make sure to stand up straight. Then the Mr. Contest Nikanishima starts, and everyone can take part in showing their skills. Akemi and Hibiki are interested in participating in the contest. However, Gina and Ayaka broke the rules and were disqualified from the contest. Meanwhile, Akemi succeeded in impressing everyone by demonstrating her push-up handstand skills. Hibiki also doesn't want to lose and shows off her powerful boxing skills. The contest committee decides that the result is a draw between Akemi and Hibiki. Because of that, they ask to fight again in the final round. Akemi and Hibiki decide to rely on bench press matches. Then Akemi won because Hibiki went limp because she hadn't eaten. After that, they had fun on the beach and saw fireworks together. And that is the end of the video. Remember to subscribe and like this video, so see you in the next video.